Welcome back, challengers, to the mostly preview show presented by the Pro Football Challenge. I am the founder, and what can I say? I'm human. I've had a bit of a long weekend and running a one-man show, so you'll have to pardon the delay as we get into week 10. We'll start by giving Thursday's Raiders Broncos game the attention it deserves. The Broncos sacked the Raiders 6 times, intercepted the ball once, and blocked a punt. Kyrie Blue Kelly intercepted the ball twice. Scoring, there wasn't much. Everybody wins. The end. Moving on. Guten Tag in Berlin. We noble Americans are here to teach you about our little game called football. No, not that one. The Colts are here to add some sauce to your culture with their acquisition of two-time All-Pro Jet Sauce Gardner, and with their already comfortable lead in the AFC South, I have to give this one to the Colts. Before we go cracking lines about the sleepy NFC South, one of these teams has one win. The other has the same record as the AFC champion Chiefs. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm picking the Panthers. We have a couple of young guns in Dart and Williams going against the fourth and fifth worst defenses in terms of points allowed per game. Please don't give us another one of this mess this week. Bears win. The Colts aren't the only AFC South team with a new toy, as the Jaguars acquire the Raiders' top target Jacoby Myers just in time for Brian Thomas Jr. going down. On the Texans end, CJ Stroud is one of 7 Texans who have been listed on game day as being out, so Jaguars should win this one. This is not your 90s Kelly versus Marino classic. This is 7 straight losses to the Bills and trade away one of their top defenders against the Bills, who are half a game back of the Patriots for the division lead. So, Bills win. So, how do you like your shades of purple? Do you like it flashy and in flight, or explosive and elusive? Well, both are great options. This week I'm going with the Ravens. I don't know how that wound up in there. Forget the 49ers. I don't think they're playing. Not until later. Pardon the mess up. Again, I'm human. So we're hitting the Browns versus the Jets next in this game's week of Would You Rather. Uh, take the 2-win mistake by the Lake Browns, or the 1-win team that just cleaned house of its 2 top defenders? Did you know the Browns and Jets played the first ever Monday Night Football game 55 years ago? Do I have to pick one of these teams? Fine. I'm picking the Browns as the least bad. So let's just go ahead and call it the Tom Brady game. You know they're going to talk about it, even though this will be all about May versus Mayfield. And a game of wily veteran versus the makings of a franchise upstart. If things go as I predict, the Bills will take the lead in the AFC East, with the Bucks winning. Let's see here. Tied for the NFC West lead, and with a new weapon versus the team that averages a loss of a point per game and under 3 points per game for its 5 losses. It may very well be another close game, but Seahawks win. And here we finally find those 49ers. Pardon for the early error. I'm all full of them today. And in the other NFC West showdown, simply put, this could be a classic, with the 49ers healing from their wounds and positioning themselves in the division with the division on the line. In this duel, though, I'm taking the Rams. The Commanders are at quite a disadvantage on all sides. First, there are injuries, including Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin. They're expecting their deteriorating stadium to support a massive ego of this size. Please keep them off social media during the game. And lastly, they are hosting the second highest scoring team and the top scoring team in the NFC. This won't be the first time a political figure oversaw his soldiers being brutalized by lions. Easily picking the Lions to win this one. And Saturday night brings us an important AFC midseason showdown between two teams digging in for a potential playoff run. But with both of their offensive tackles out for the season, the Chargers made a move to help Herbert stay clean in the pocket. However, I'm going with the Chargers win and what could be a grungy game decided by who blinks last. And lastly, in terms of covering, we'll be going over the Eagles versus Packers. And let's just say these two teams have some history, like a lot of history, but sometimes love hurts. And so begins another chapter in this week's battle between two division leaders. One has a 3 game stranglehold, while the other is in danger of slipping to second with a loss. But they have a familiar Eagles foe on their side this time, so it should help, but it won't be good enough as I count on the Eagles winning this one and getting additional ground and locking down their division. Now, before we close out this video, we do have breaking news in terms of the timing of putting this out. Well, the Colts won in overtime in Germany with Jonathan Taylor going off on the Falcons, and well, damn it, look at the early scoreboard. That has me down to 4-5 for the week. Here's hoping for a better look for the afternoon and night games. Anyways, we also have some sad news to pass down. Earlier today, we had the news of the passing of former NFL Commissioner Paul Tagliabue at the age of 84. He served as commissioner from 1989 to 2006 and was elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2020. Though, of side note, being that the events of 2020, he received his jacket in 2021. And while there is no easy way to transition from that, those are my 64% accurate picks I made with 100% confidence. But what's your take? If you enjoy the show, hit like, share, and subscribe. And remember, when you've got something to prove, there's nothing greater than a challenge. Let's see if we can do better in week 11.